Okay, question 3. What are some of the indicators that a pump station may need to be serviced?
Absolutely. So pump stations are a larger type of system that are located on commercial operations. So you're going to think of pump stations and lift stations when you think of restaurants, shopping stores, things of that nature, where there's a lot of people in there using restrooms. There's a lot of people cooking, things of that nature, and they need to be able to pump that sewage into another waterway or channel. Essentially, what happens there is these systems are actually quite sophisticated, and they're designed with a lot of components of alarms and check panels. So I always encourage people, when you see a blinking light, when you hear an alarm, that's going to indicate a problem. Those same kind of alarms and blinking lights are located on residential systems. So I always encourage people, when you hear or see something that doesn't look right, it means something isn't right. And you should always make sure to call and have someone come out to take a look at things sooner rather than later. If you delay having service done on either a residential or commercial system, what could happen is it could cause more expensive problems. So for example, in a commercial system, instead of just using up one pump, you might actually burn out the second pump, and those are thousands of dollars in some cases. The same thing goes for residential systems. If you ignore the warning signs, the lights, the alarms, what could happen? You could encounter more expensive problems, and you could even encounter backup problems. No one wants backup problems in their basement or their home, and so in order to avoid that, make sure to be aware of all of the warning signs.
That's great. And like you said, most of the warning signs would be some kind of indicator light or alarm. Are there any other warning signs that people should be aware of?
Those are the primary ones. They're going to be a buzzing sound, a light, an alarm. I always encourage people to, if you hear something that doesn't sound right with your system or something that doesn't smell right, that's going to be a problem. With residential aerobic treatment systems, there should be absolutely no odor. So if you start to notice a sewage odor or something of that nature, it means that something is wrong. If you start to notice any loud noise, I just had a customer call today and said he noticed kind of a clattering sound or a shaking sound. That also indicates a problem. So like I said, your system should be running smoothly. There shouldn't be any alarms, lights, buzzers, sounds, smells. If you start to notice any of those things, there's likely a problem.
Okay.